In the winter of 1946, deep in the countryside near an abandoned trading route in southern Brazil, a wooden box was discovered buried beneath the roots of a fallen araucaria tree. Two brothers, Antonio and Luis Ferreira, were searching for lost cattle after a violent storm when a shovel struck something solid beneath the mud. At first, they believed it to be an old supply chest left by traveling merchants. The iron locks were rusted, the wood blackened with age, and strange symbols were carved along the lid markings. Neither man recognized. Against better judgment, curiosity won when they forced it open. Golden light reflected across the wet forest floor. Coins, hundreds of them, old crowns, necklaces, and heavy bars of gold filled the box to the brim. The brothers laughed in disbelief, already imagining land, cattle, and a future far beyond poverty. They loaded the chest onto their cart and returned home before sunset. That night, Antonio complained of a headache. By morning, his skin had turned pale and cold. He sweated constantly, despite the winter air. Luis assumed it was exhaustion, but strange things began happening around the house. Milk soured within minutes. Chickens refused to enter the yard. Even the family dog growled endlessly at the room where the chest was kept. 3 days later, Antonio died. The doctor blamed infection, though no wound could be found. Luis, terrified, yet unwilling to abandon the treasure, sold part of the gold secretly in a nearby town. Within weeks, the buyer fell violently ill. Then the merchant who handled the coins collapsed during the market day. Rumors spread quickly. Wherever the gold traveled, sickness followed. Luis himself began coughing blood soon after. Neighbors described hearing whispers from inside his home at night. Though he lived alone after his brother's burial, lamps shattered without reason. Shadows moved against the walls, even when candles burned steady. Desperate, Luis attempted to bury the chest again. He returned to the same forest where it had been found, digging through rain-soaked earth until dawn. According to the only witness, a hunter who passed nearby, screams echoed through the trees before sunrise. Luis was discovered days later, wandering the road barefoot, delirious, and unable to recognize anyone. He died shortly afterward, repeating the same words again and again. It doesn't want to be owned. Authorities searched for the treasure, but never recovered it. Some believe thieves stole it. Others claim the forest reclaimed what belonged to it. Even now, farmers occasionally report finding a single gold coin, half buried in the soil after heavy storms. Those who keep them often grow sick within days, and somewhere beneath the roots of ancient trees, the box waits patiently for the next person brave or foolish enough to open it.